Climate change can be influenced by multiple factors, natural and anthropogenic in nature. And among the natural factors, we have volcanoes as a predominant and really important factor. When we have volcanic eruptions, such as shown here in this image, we not only have lava coming out of the vents, volcanic vents and fissures, but alongside the lava we have degassing. Lots of gases are released into the atmosphere. And it's not only gases that we release, we can also release aerosols. Remember the ash that is actually erupted from the volcano. We can have other aerosols such as small sulfur compound droplets that we can actually eject into the atmosphere and may stay for long time scales and get distributed throughout the entire Earth. And so volcanoes have the potential to not only change our climate in terms of increasing our temperatures by releasing greenhouse gases, but also by cooling our temperature and releasing aerosols. Another main factor for our climate is the way humans use land. So this is an anthropogenic factor. Among the many land uses that we do, deforestation and converting a dark green forest into a light brown farmland has profound effects on climate. Not only does really the deforestation change our planet's surface in terms of its albedo, where you can see here on the left side in this image, where we have a dark green area where we have forest, and then we have a much lighter green to brown, light brown area where we have farmland. We can actually see that the albedo is changed, and so the way the sunlight is reflected from our planet is actually influenced by land use. We also may cause climate change through ozone. And remember, ozone is a compound consisting of 3 atoms of oxygen. It is usually very useful in the upper atmosphere because it is filtering out harmful radiation, ultraviolet radiation from the sun. But at our surface, it is actually a pollutant. And so it is formed by chemical reactions between oxides, nitrogen compounds, organic compounds with a reaction of sunlight. The energy of the sunlight actually converts those compounds into ozone. Those pollutants come from emissions by cars, power plants, industrial boilers, or refineries. And so ozone may be a factor that governs our climate. Similarly, industrial emissions of aerosols plays a role. We've previously seen that aerosols may be emitted by volcanic eruptions and that those aerosols may be linked to global cooling. And so anthropogenic emissions of aerosols are also a factor, and they may be released into our atmosphere through industrial processes that include carbon particles from the burning of biomass. And they may include some certain sulfur compounds that may stay in our atmosphere and be distributed around our planet over long time scales as little droplets. Last but certainly not least are greenhouse gases and the industrial emission of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases it may include carbon dioxide that is produced by the burning of coal, for example, to create sources of heat and power, but also may be emitted in the form of methane or methane by farming activity. For example, cattle release methane as part of their digestive tract and digestive system, and methane is a very potent greenhouse gas where we need much less methane to heat our atmosphere as compared to carbon dioxide.